What is around the Hans? What's up, people? You're tuned into the Outbreak series podcast. Podcast 22.
The 2020.
That's right, 22. And you're listening to Taylor. This is the podcast where I've been tracking the coronavirus around the world, into the United States of America, and into West Virginia. And it's not all about the pandemic. It's this podcast is about a lot of stuff. Stuff that you should know that benefits you. I do this for you guys. So I want to start off by saying thank you to all my audio podcast listeners. I see you. I see you out there. I see that you've been downloading my podcasts, audio style. I'm loving it. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. So I started this podcast out on YouTube, so I have video. But all my audio is available on pretty much all platforms. If you just want to listen to it and not look at me, okay? And I understand if you don't want to look at me, it's fine. That is fine. So today is like August 4th, 5th, something like that. I started this podcast in March. Been doing it for a minute. Again, this is podcast 22, and please subscribe. Please like it. Give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, okay, guys? Seriously. Anyway, been doing this for a while, and really been enjoying it. Been documenting my aspect of this pandemic and everything involved from start to current. You can check them all out, podcasts 1 through 21 on YouTube, or listen to them on audio, whatever you want to do. So I want to talk about a few things today before I get to the numbers. So I'll be talking about the schools reopening and all that stuff. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Excuse me. I'm a parent and have 2 kids that attend school, and I've been contemplating the choices and trying to figure out what is best for them and our family. So I'll let you in on that a little bit later. You guys remember these? Fidget spinners? Man, that was a major trend. I mean, I didn't think it was ever going to go away. I'm bringing it back. Here you go. Everybody, I want you to get out your fidget spinners and spin with me. Alright? Whatever. Alright, listen. I'm just winging this thing, okay? I don't have any notes. I'm just completely winging it. It's been a while since I've done a podcast. So this podcast, number 22, is actually going to be dedicated to all my audio listeners, because you guys have been really giving me some love out there, man. Appreciate it. Absolutely do. If you guys ever want to see my face or kind of see a different perspective, go to YouTube. Everything's uploaded on YouTube, Outbreak Series Podcast. You can find it there. If you go there, definitely give me a subscribe or thumbs up, something like that. So, anyway, I'm going to take a short break and grab a few essentials and be right back. I want to give a big shout out to the man, the legend, Bob Marley. If you guys have Sirius XM radio, then maybe you know that Channel 42 was called The Joint, a reggae station. Awesome. Has now been the Bob Marley station for a few weeks. So I've been listening to a lot of Bob Marley and reminiscing about the old days when I had dreadlocks, and listening to Bob Marley songs for the first time, and they are very special. Man, they are special. Any man that can make music that long ago and stay relevant this long, and if you listen to the lyrics of many of his songs, they are just spot on as far as what's going on today, especially in our country, with the all the divisiveness between races and the protesting, the government.
A bomba clat.
So yeah, check out some old Bob Marley. I mean, it never gets old, but this man was amazing. So shout out Bob Marley right there. Alright, I'm back. I kind of lost my train of thought there for a minute, so I had to regroup. So I definitely want to remind everybody to subscribe, like, comment, whatever it takes. If you guys want to see me do something different, comment, send me a private message, get up with me. Just trying to make you guys happy. Just trying to give you guys the info. The real deal, the real info, not the bullshit. So you subscribe and you like, because all the cool kids are doing it. That's right. So, I just thought of something really ironic. So we're talking about the schools reopening and stuff, and so parents, they have pretty much 2 to 3 options. They have the virtual, which is kind of associated just with the state. They have the remote, which is associated with the actual school district that you're in. They're going to provide all the lessons, all the testing and stuff like that, just remotely. And then you have the in-person choice. That's the one that worries me. I really don't want to use my kids as a test subject or guinea pigs. I'd rather just see what happens before I make a decision on that one as far as in-person schooling, because it just seems like it's going to be very, very tough to do. And we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But I thought of something ironic. So a lot of the kids that will be in school doing the in-person schooling, have parents that have to go to work, and in this state particularly, West Virginia. Excuse my dog. You alright, Cole? Anyway, in this state, most of the residents are Trump supporters. Many of the residents don't believe in wearing masks, and they kind of listen to him and his posse, and they think a lot of this is a hoax, because West Virginia is one of those states where it hasn't really affected the population significantly as of yet, anyway. But so anyway, sorry to make a long story short, these kids from parents that support Trump, that don't wear masks, that have been living with their parents and listening to them, listening to Fox News, listening to Trump, listening to their parents talk, are going to have to go to school and be required to wear a mask and social distance all day. Which I feel for you teachers, I really do. My mother's a teacher, and I feel for you, and I'm praying for you. So anyway, it's going to be interesting to see these kids go to school, and they're going to have to wear their masks. They're going to have to social distance, and they're going to be like, well, my mommy and daddy don't wear masks, and they say this and they say that. And then they're going to go home, and their parents aren't going to make them wear masks, and they're going to say this and that. So it's just an ironic dynamic of the situation that just popped into my head. So comment down below, let me know what you think about that, okay? Alright, so I was finally able to take a little vacation. Kind of had to work hard on it, but it was worth it. Headed down to the Outer Banks, whatever. I'm stuttering. like a motherfucker. But anyway, went down to the Outer Banks. Very interesting trip. One of the first trips I've actually had since many of, one of the first, it's not a long trip, but extended trip I've taken, since the beginning of the year, since the pandemic started and all that. Very interesting. From afar, I was checking out the beach, and man, I mean, people, when they go to the beach, I mean, it seems like everybody's forgetting about social distancing, the virus, and whatever. Not many masks being worn and not much social distancing, but I sure did. I did my social distancing. In fact, I got a clip. We went down to Pea Island, where you can kind of pull off on the side of the road, walk over a dune, and have the whole beach to yourself. That's where we like to go when we go down to the OBX Outer Banks. Got a little clip. Man, I won't say anything, but watch the clip and let me know what you think. Okay, see you in a minute. Hey guys, I'm down here at the Outer Banks, about to do some surf fishing. It's really windy down here on Pea Island. So I've checked a bunch of places and apparently they're out of bloodworms down here. So I guess there's a bloodworm shortage. I was told to use these things. Let's see. Fish bites. They're supposed to work just like bloodworms, almost as good. So I'm gonna try it out. And if I catch something, I'll let you guys know. All right, later. Record this shit.
I am. Jeez.
Oh my God.
Go, come here. All right.
I just noticed whatever was on my line. I just noticed what it did to the hook. Man. Man, that sucks. Alright guys, this podcast is coming to an end. I just really wanted to touch base with all you new subscribers, everyone that's been downloading my audio podcasts and listening to this guy right here, which I feel very privileged to have you guys listen to me. So feedback would be great, but this podcast is for you, okay? And I promise I'm going to do more, and I'm going to give you news, info, unfiltered, like it should be. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I fucking roll. Alright. I got a birthday coming up. My daughter, the lovely Abby, is going to be 13 years old in a few days. So I'm going to have a teenager in the house. That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Also, man, just drink plenty of water. Drink plenty of water. That's something that this pandemic has shown me, that you get off your routine, your cycles, your good habits, and I just want to remind everybody, try to get back in the swing of things, but drink that water. It makes a difference. Alright, hey guys, as for the numbers, I'm too tired to do the numbers. So you guys do them for me. Let me know what they are now compared to what they were when I first started the podcast, or a month in or 2 months in or whatever. Okay? Love you guys. Peace out.